Wanderers and Cryptanswers, this is Haunted. I am author A.L. Mengel. I am the author of 14 books, 11 of which are novels. One, Mona Lisa Becoming a Ghost, which won the gold medal for the best supernatural thriller at the International Book Awards. Welcome to Haunted. Here, we're going to be exploring locations that are rumored to be haunted, and some are actually haunted. But here, I am not a ghost hunter, I'm just a storyteller. So come with me, let's explore what's haunted. Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest masonry fort in the continental United States. Castillo de San Marcos is the oldest fort in the USA. A Spanish officer and his wife went missing, found many years later in the walls, entombed as skeletons in uniform. There's nightly moans throughout the fort, with a ghostly presence in America's oldest city, which is haunted throughout. Here in St. Augustine, everyone has a story. The Executioner. The Prayer Cross. Nuremberg Maiden, the Iron Maiden. Pendulum, popularized by story of Poe's The Pit and the Pendulum in 1842. Medieval Torture Museum was very quiet, and that's why I didn't say much. However, it was a museum of punishment and justice. That's how they did that during those days. St. Augustine is a city filled with ghosts, spirits, and stories. I don't know if the torture museum itself is haunted. But it's all right up there. At the Prohibition Kitchen here at St. Augustine. Ghosts of the Medieval Torture Museum were prevalent in there as you watched all the insane devices that were used for punishment and dismembering when people did things such as drinking or gambling or heresy. Now here in St. Augustine, in America's oldest city, there are so many historical things around the entire area that you can't possibly tell every story at one time. So you know we will be here again in the future. The old jail is on the National Registry of Haunted Places. We're not going in the old jail today, because we have somewhere else we're going. The most mysterious thing about the Fountain of Youth is not the fountain itself, but the whole allure of the ancient healing waters that Ponce de Leon was searching for and why he came to this area and claimed it for the Spaniards. Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth is located here in St. Augustine, just a short distance that way. The nearby Tolomado Cemetery has a story. 5-year-old James Morgan climbed an oak tree in the cemetery. In 1877, he fell out of the tree, landed hard, and slipped. Broke his neck. He was buried where he landed. There's a ghost of a small boy in the tree. Fountain of Youth is an archaeological park commemorating the 1513 arrival of Juan Ponce de Leon in Florida. Ponce de Leon was sailing the Caribbean searching for the Fountain of Youth, for the ancient healing waters that it has. He came to this area and claimed the land for Spain, the place of an ancient Indian village. Did we find the Fountain of Youth? Tinajones were large clay pots used to collect rainwater. Ponce de Leon and the Fountain of Youth hugs the coast here in northern Florida in St. Augustine, America's oldest city. St. Augustine is a city filled with a rich culture, history, hauntings, and spirits. Everything will come alive around you as the city lives and breathes around you. There's too much here to explore in one trip. You have to pick and choose your haunts. As we continue our journey up the east coast of the United States, I invite you to come with me as we continue to explore what is haunted. Back when people were burned at the stake,